This is Mary from Bengoa Physical Therapy, and I've had a few people ask me recently about how to stabilize their SI joints. So I'm going to give you a couple exercises that should help build some stability around the SI joint, which is this joint here where your pelvis comes together with your back. So oftentimes what we do is get weak in that back side of our hip and our buttock area and in our low back, and that makes this joint move too much. And so if you have trouble when you're bending forward, you get a catch or a grab, that might be the problem that you're having. It's common with women after they've had children, or even during pregnancy, the ligaments get loose and that becomes an issue. And it can happen to men too, with like a bending and twisting type of motion can put that joint out, and then it can be unstable after it's moved out of alignment. So here's a couple exercises for you to try. So one of them is just called a fire hydrant. And so you get on your hands and knees, and you want to keep your back nice and flat and your stomach engaged nice and tight, kind of pulling your belly button up towards your spine. And what you're going to do is keep that back flat like there's a glass of water on it. Raise your knee up and out to the side like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, and then come back down nice and slow. You don't want to go up so much that you're doing any rotation through your back like that. You just want to move what your hip will allow and then come back down. But again, you want to go really slow and controlled. And I would do that on both sides for 2 sets of 10 reps. And that should help give you some strength and stability in that area. You can also do more of a donkey kick where you're on your hands and knees here, again, keeping the core tight, back flat, and then you take your leg, raise it up like that, and you kind of push your heel towards the sky. But you only raise enough that you can keep your back flat while you make that happen. So I don't want people arching and moving through their arms or through their back. The back's gonna stay flat and the motion's only coming through the hip. But again, that will give you some strength and some endurance and muscles that will help that pelvis stay in place. So give those things a try. And if you have questions or are struggling with doing those, you can give us a call anytime.